South Australia may be regarded as a conservative state when it comes to investing in property, but a recent report has named Adelaide as one of the safest havens in the world for property investment. Canny investors look to Aberdeen Asset Management for advice, having been told that an examination of 10-year rental volatility figures from around the world suggests Adelaide is a prime place to invest. Surprisingly though, many Australian real estate property funds and investors ignore South Australia's property market, preferring the boom and bust markets of Brisbane or the high life of Sydney or Melbourne, or the occasional out-of-control Perth market as preferred property plays. But it seems an increasing amount of data would suggest they may be missing out. In 2009-10, many institutional investors sold properties in South Australia to local property investors or syndicators because Adelaide was the only market that held up after the GFC and gave them an exit. The best example of that was the sale of 25 Grenfell Street, the Black Stump as it's known, to syndicators GDI in November 2009. Private investors using their money to purchase property from funds using other people's money. And I'd prefer to say the private investors were right. They were the smart buyers, buying at the bottom of the market. The South Australian property market is one of the cheapest in Australia and offers significant advantages over other mainland capital cities. Recent data has shown Adelaide has the cheapest rental rates across all states, particularly in the office and retail markets. For example, they sit at levels less than half that of the Sydney property market. Opportunities to take advantage of this price differential should occur now as smart local property players position themselves for the future, and particularly in the commercial, CBD and suburban office markets. From an economic point of view, South Australia continues to perform in the middle of the states, but low and consistent unemployment is a major factor benefiting South Australia. The strong skilled workforce is a factor which puts us in this position. This stable workforce, coupled with an affordable housing prices and a city regarded as the most livable in the country, means it must be time for Adelaide to take its place within the spotlight and for some of Australia's smartest businesses to seriously consider investing and moving to South Australia. When you sum it all up, what have they got to lose? Now is the time to act.